Alright, what is going on, ladies and gents? Finally gonna knock out some hoops action. I knew with two breaks, with just minis to close, that there shouldn't be any reason that we weren't knocking down at least one of them. And sure enough, the hoops ends up filling for break 1202. Some 21, 22 hoops hobby. Buy one, get one for this. What's going on, Teddy? I'm gonna say, yeah, you got a crap ton of them in this one after crushing that mini. Alright. Still have some Series 1 baseball, but I think there's 6 spots left in that mini. Last time I checked. Same format as this. Buy one, get one, so see if we can't maybe start the day off with that tomorrow. Unless anybody wants to get crazy and get one rolling for tonight. I am not opposed to that. Outside of that Series 1, Bowman Chrome is the only thing posted. Actually got a little bit more movement on that today. Also have some fresh baseball folks that joined today from Scotty's group. So hopefully we'll see some new Cubby fans jumping in. Actually, quite a few of them said that they were interested in almost all the sports, so pretty excited that we might have some players to help us get these things filled a little faster than we have been. What's going on, Rich? Yeah, that mini helmet was sweet. I still can't believe the Jefferson from the other night. That was really pretty solid. Everything else was trash in that one, though. What's going on, Travis? I know Dougie's driving right now, so he'll probably be catching this here in a little bit as soon as he gets home. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I think he's one of those QBs that has more going on outside of the game. He's definitely one of those guys that, I think has bigger plans. I don't see him, trying to hit really late 30s or even early 40s like some of these other guys. I mean, he's just not a lifer like a Brady or a Manning, and he's already got the success that technically he probably is okay with. So I don't know. I don't see him having enough reason to just go out there and carry a team through a division like ours is going to be for multiple years and get us somewhere. But who knows? I'm also one of those guys, kind of like, you know, I'm never going to like the Heat. And there's a reason based on the way the Mavs and Heat played during Dirk's career. And D-Wade getting all those 47 free throws in one game to seal a series. And of course the nonsense talking about Dirk before he closes them out in 2011. But, so same thing with Seattle. It's just like, after they crushed us, and it wasn't even really Wilson. I mean, Wilson did his part, but it was that defense. Yeah, Fenton was the one that I really liked the most, probably, out of everything. Plus, you know, who knows about the draft capital. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. I just feel like he cares too much more about his matching outfits with his old lady and stuff like that. How his Twitter profile might be looking, maybe. Alright, well, we're finally going to get this one rolling. Hopefully we've got some red back action in here. No, and I think you might be right, Travis. He could probably shock me. It's just, I don't know. Alright, another road to the finals. Numbered to 999. A little Clippers action. To make sure, sometimes they throw a lot of Raptor Kawhi in this stuff. That one's going to go to Mr. Blaney. Surprisingly okay with the Clips. Yeah, Javonte Williams is the man. I don't know, I just, unless there was something that was going on with him and Pete, I don't see that this was a better scenario than what he necessarily had. But we'll see. Because I think the lines are equal. Neither team could really protect the quarterback. That's kind of why Locke sucked. I mean, not 100% of the reason, but I mean, I don't care who you are. If you don't have time, you're not going to do well in this league. Jones Jr. to 75. Looks like this is that 75th anniversary edition. A little Blazers action. Going to Teddy. Gosh, such a drop off from Portland. And I remember living there, actually with Tommy, back in the day. Going to the Rose Garden and watching young Dame Dalla. He was a beast. Still is, of course, but Trey Mann, another rookie. OKC. Alright, Curry. Silver. Or actually, I don't know, I think that might just be the throwback. I love that though. What is that, like 91 hoops? Unfortunately, a little rough upper right corner, it looks like. And bottom left, honestly. But it's still Curry. Even though he's not nearly as hot as he was at the beginning of the year. Which I'm glad gives Joker a chance in the MVP talk. Even though I think they're going to give it to Embiid. Dude, NFL free agency has been stupid. I was actually telling Mullins today, I felt like it was, the NFL is acting like it's an active Madden franchise mode, and you're just wheeling and dealing like normal stuff that wouldn't really happen. Kispert rookie, or sorry, Kispert for the Wiz there. KD high court insert. Alright, last little bit from the first quarter. McBride. Knicks rookie. Allen. I like Allen. Not just because I wish I could have a fro like that, but he's a huge Zelda fan, which is cool. Oscar Robertson, little Legends insert. I was going to say, oh, it is Cincinnati Royals. Interesting. I was like, what team is that? What logo is that? Forgot Cincinnati had a squad there for half a second. Mitchell, Kings rookie. Siakam, Raptors insert. Knight, Hornets rookie. Oh yeah, he's definitely a hustler. I've actually been surprised how good Bones has played lately, especially on that East Coast trip. See if there's any redback action. Not in the first stack. Alright, another road to the finals. 2021. Giannis. Milwaukee. Saw somebody post today. There's an immaculate full-size patch from Giannis with the 4XL jersey tag. It's like, geez, man, 4XL? And you're slim as all get out? Dude must really be a beast. Yeah, they're not going to give it to him, though. People don't like the Joker for some reason. Because he's big and slow and just does stuff that you just shouldn't happen from that. That's going to go to Nick. That Giannis. Duarte. Pacers rookie. Only way is like if Embiid just somehow just craps the bed down the road. Moses Moody now playing Golden State. Williams, Memphis rookie. Alright, some purple. Devontae Graham, New Orleans. Another one for Teddy. Yeah, that was crazy. Oh yeah, like him and Luca. That's their muscle talent is in their head. The brain is the biggest thing that they're bringing to the game. That and the reps. They're just hard workers. They put in the work because they're Euros. Thomas, that's rookie. But I don't know if you guys watch or listen to JJ Redick and his podcast at all, but he had Luca on recently, and that was a pretty good listen. Another purple Rockets rookie, Josh Christopher. Unlocked Rockets. Where are they going? I'm going to Travis. Makes sense. Alright, we do have a Giddy for OKC. Yeah, it's good. It's on YouTube, so you can watch the video too, which is funny. But they ask him some stuff about, like, I don't know, how he does some of the things he does, and, ask him to give away some of his tricks, but just what he's thinking about when he's looking at, the overall court compared to, I think, what a lot of NBA players are looking at. It's just different. SGA, OKC insert. I mean, they're definitely playing chess out there. Wiggins, another OKC rookie that time. They're now playing. Gosh, some of these names, brutal. Let's go with Alperen for Houston. Thor, Hornets rookie. That's going to put us about the halfway mark. Purple is just just one of the lower unnumbered parallels. Can't remember where it ranks on the scale. Alright, no red back. Like, I think the red backs are higher up on that totem pole. Speaking of Luca, still can't believe I have some Luca ink now. I thought I found the perfect frame for it, but I'm gonna have to find something different. I think there's a Luca high court. Grimes for the Knicks that just disappeared this year. That surprised me. I thought New York was going to come to play this year. Alright, more Houston action. Usman. We got next. Greg Brown, Blazers, rookie. There we go. Brooks, number 2199 from Memphis. There's a Cunningham for Detroit. Unfortunately, no red back. Did get one last break. We do have another box of hoops hanging out in there, so you'll probably see this coming up again here soon. There's our high voltage Trae Young for Atlanta. But we've also got some Optic retail from last year. So some Melo chasing, Edwards chasing. So we'll probably put that one up next, I would think. Todd, Wizards rookie. I think now that we've got some of the higher price stuff off the board, especially that football mixer was definitely taking up a lot for a while. So we should be back to some normal, cheaper breaks that hopefully will fill pretty quick, and we can get back to a couple today at least. PG3, Prime Twine, insert, Butler, Jazz rookie. Alright, a green Meladon, OKC to 99. Another one for Teddy. And a Primo rookie for Sandtown. I'll finish up the third stack. Still no ink. Looks like we're going to be waiting till the end on that. Another check for some red back action. Alright, nothing so far. Could be one of our rookies though. We'll check those all at once at the end. Let's move this off just in case I cut right to some ink. Oh, there it is. Rick Fox, Lakers ink. Going to Wes. That's nice though. Floor ink, or sorry, hoops ink. Okay. That's a sharp look though. It looks like it's unnumbered though. I don't know. I don't think I see a ton of Rick Fox ink out there. I could actually see there being a little bit of a random odd market for that. Sharp looking card, just exactly. Just a little womp womp. Definitely not an AL auto like we've had in the past. But what can you do? Cunningham now playing Detroit. Aldama, Memphis. Wagner, Magic. We got next. There's a Scotty Barnes. Not a red back though. I actually think for the price, I mean, of course you do end up with a lot of autos, I think, like that, but of course there are some banger possibilities. I think for the price, the hoops is actually a decent bargain on the NBA side. Clippers now playing Keon Johnson. Juan Toscano Anderson, Warriors rookie. Halliburton. Still shocked me to see him move. Kispert, Washington, and Jackson. Wizards and Pacers, respectively. Alright, a little bit left here. Now there's a purple in here coming up. Powell. Some more Blazers love. Teddy, that's right. Alright, last little bit. Murphy the third, New Orleans rookie. And Morant, Zero Gravity from Memphis. Preston, Clippers rookie. And let's do some red back checking before we get into our recap here. It's looking like maybe we've got a red back rookie hanging out in there. That's kind of what I'm hoping. Not that they're guaranteed every box, I don't think, but we've had a decent run pulling them. But looking like nada on this one, huh? And the good rookies, all base. I wonder if for some reason anything. No, just no red back this time. Alright. Well, we got that Rick Fox. Big money, no whammies. Lakers Inc. Purple Powell, Portland. Green to 99, Meladon, OKC. Trey High Voltage for Atlanta. Brooks to 199, Memphis. Christopher, Houston rookie, purple. Another purple for New Orleans, Graham. Giannis to 2021. A Curry throwback for the Warriors. 75th anniversary, Jones Jr. Portland to 75. And that Kawhi road to the finals to 999 for the clip show. Alright, not too bad. A couple breaks in a couple days. Let's see if we can't keep it rolling. Like I said, we've got one right there on the edge with that Series 1 baseball. Hopefully that's the first one to go down tomorrow. And we've got a couple other options that I plan on posting for you as well. Thanks again as always, guys. And we will be talking to you soon.